Right, let's get into it. No, let's do this one. Right, let's see. I don't know if we do. We do a job first, I think. Minus 7,000. Insured. Right, so missions. So we were gonna do, there was this mission, which is an hour and a half. 117,000, we go from Exeter to France, and we're in France. I think we want to do this to earn a bit of money. And turn cards off. These dodgy things do me head in. There's this class of fragile materials. The client's pushing, so it needs the head right to land of factory. Okay, we can do that. That's enough like 1,400 quid to move. They haven't thought that through, really, have they? Yep. Let's jump on. Pizza. And let's enter it. Right. Start it up. Just on.
Captain, are you ready? Great. It's Levi, your dispatcher, you know? Just a quick reminder about today's job. You have manufactured goods behind you. Important shipment for our client site. Expected in no time at Lawland Patry. Our skids are built to handle turbulence, but maintain a constant flight speed. Let's keep our delivery on time and safe. You have all the pertinent information in your flight packet as a reminder. Smooth sailing ahead.
System test. Okay.
Exeter ground. Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra with Charlie. Request taxi for takeoff. South departure.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra. Taxi to and hold short of runway 26 via taxiway Charlie Charlie 1. Contact tower on 119.805 when ready. Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra, did you copy?
I'm just welding out.
Taxi to and hold short runway 26 via taxiway Charlie Charlie 1. Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
He's off a bit, we don't know too fast. We could just skip to the takeoff, but I don't know if you lose points doing that. Don't know if I lose points. Bit of power to get over there.
Exeter Tower. Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra at runway 26 ready for departure. Departure to the south. Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra. QNH 1019er South departure approved. Clear for takeoff, runway 26.
Sorry.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 26. Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
It's telling center runway. I'm gonna have to go that way, Bangor Yui. It's not actually telling me. But yeah, I'm gonna have to Yeah. Initial climb. Did I need to do a U-turn there? Or could I just... It does look like it's telling me to do a U-turn, but there's blue lines there for some reason. But I need to go that way for the climb. Oh yeah, it's not actually told me I needed to do a U-turn. Well, let's just... I just seen them blue. I probably could have just... That's taken off from this one. I want to make a bit of money so we can fix it up a bit. Let's get our power up there, flax it off. Power lift up.
Stall. Stall.
High stall. 55, lift off. Let's get up to 600. Then we'll get on course and throw autopilot and that on. I need to learn how to use that properly.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra. Continue for south departure. Exeter Tower. Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra. Continue for south departure.
That's the St. Paul. It's at 2100 feet. I feel like I don't take these turns too good. We are trying to climb as well as turn, so took off course a little bit there. Then climb.
Stall. 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 Stall.
Let's try and stall for that. Just climb to 2100 feet. Should I? If we do... bang, on course. Who knows what? I don't need to set that on. That's it. And also alphabet. Why is it not letting me do? Vertical. Why are we so far off course? That not come on. Enough. Right direction. When did that come on? Then 1.7 for nozzle. And turn that on. I thought the nozzle that needs vertical speed and then add it up. To do that. I just didn't have the vertical speed mode on. Right.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra. Leaving my airspace, frequency change approved.
Ach, nou,
Exeter Tower, Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra. Frequency change.
get on course. Oh. Altitude on. Right there. Yes, that's right. Let's go. One, two. Oop. Maybe. Good. This on for a second. A bit of turbulence going on. Down. Two. One. Right, that's off because that's where it needs to be. Seems to be going a bit too. Dodgy ass here. This stuff. Some turbulence that in it. Because we're flying over the ocean. Literally over the deep blue sea. We try and keep that heading, keeps going straight. That should work. I need to learn about the approach and stuff again, where I need to figure it out to get to, but then the plane does most of it. Probably ease off the throttle a bit. I need to stop being a dick and remember to do that. I always forget. Oh, that went well off close, that didn't it? Right. Okay. I need to learn, like that was literally telling me about changing all of these with this and do that and that. I didn't have a clue. I do keep like proper off track though. It's not a little bit. Must be some turbulence going on here. This is 117,000 for this. The cargo on here, so we need to try our best to match and not crash basically. But I need to start coming in at 74 kilometers. I also need to find the button that's empty to put the fuel, the refuel on. Right, we're sort of heading. So if we And this way a little. That's just straight heading for us. Not on but beautiful blue ocean. I don't know if it's blue because it's England, but it's on the flight plan or not that it makes a difference. And there we go. Just sort of keep an eye on turbulence and that, because we're not exactly straight, but I think that's something to do with turbulence, maybe. What I need to do. You know, if I go off there, that's great. According to that, but I think the GPS might be off a little bit. I need to learn how to adjust all of this. Unless we bend round, maybe. That'll do us, donkey. How far off track are we on now? Does that really matter? It matters to me, but I don't think it actually matters in the scheme of the game. I need to learn how to combat the brother. Because if I put that straight, not following these. Not that it really matters that you're not following the blue lines, but I feel like that keeps you where you need to be. Yo, how's it going, Fallen? We're doing good. I think I'm getting sick, but no, I'm doing good. How are you? How's things? Let's just get back on course as we're well off. Don't know that far off course. There's some bad turbulence, but we've got 115 miles to go. For the trim. But the trim didn't work. Pretty good been putting the hours in at work. Oh, nice. How's that going? Anything like mine, you just can't be asked. Or is it all good? I don't know, we're just I don't know if we're just swimming off. We're not going to go far. Just go. That's just very cautious. We're not doing that. Right. Put us back on track. And we'll go for 100 miles. Nice. I don't know why we're veering off so much. I'll do because we're a smaller plane flying over the ocean. But the turbulence is probably an absolute nightmare. But dirty this is as well. It's like 3 grand. So. Wash it. All these buttons we need to learn. All the approach mode stuff. That way a little. There we go. We're doing well, got a high profile client. Ooh, nice. Very nice. Let's straighten ourselves. Yep. Just not keeping us on track, so I need to learn how to sort that out. Well, if I leveled that up, I need to learn all of this. Basically flying sideways by the look to it. forward to getting back on the division at the weekend. How's that going? Enjoying it? Well, obviously, if you look forward to getting back on it, you're obviously enjoying it. That's all sinking. Couldn't heading, not. Still win wipers? That's how much I asked. Well, I thought that with this, to be honest. I was thinking I was debating between. Oh, we're back overland now. That was a bit of a. I was debating between this and American Truck Sucker. I was trying to say that. American Truck Simulator. I'm getting sick. I can't get words out. Oh, we're flying over France, guys. Is the coast of France. We're still 4 decades off course, but it'll do. Chill, sample.
Stall. Stall.
Oh.
Stall. Stall.
It's not
Stall.
autopilot
Stall.
off.
Stall. Stall.
No.
Pull up.
What the fuck was that all about?
Touching down here isn't part of the plan, Captain.
What the fuck? I landed in the wrong place. It just fucking threw me out the fucking air. I made no money there. And I've lost my plane. That's absolute bullshit, that. That's a fucking joke. Literally just threw me out the air. That's sending back across. I haven't got an hour and a half no more. An hour, nope. 12 minutes for 57,000. 45 minutes for 57. Yeah, the same. Ah, 60,000, 45 minutes. That was mad. Nice. That was no need for that. I didn't even get a chance to fucking. I grabbed the yoke and it was like, nah, you're alright. Crash. Didn't give me a chance to do nothing. Let's turn clouds off. Next second. 4,000 to transport it. That was absolute bullshit, that. That annoyed me. Full on annoyed. That was a 120 grand job as well, that I've just lost everything. I know, still not used these to start up now. Ah, bullshit that.
Captain, are you ready?
No.
Great. It's Meryl, your dispatcher, you know? Just a quick reminder about today's job. Commodities on board. This is a very urgent shipment for one of our clients. Needs to get to
That
Waldo
was
right
mad.
now
I don't
promptly.
like that.
The sensitive cargo containers have a good tolerance with turbulences to preserve the cargo.
No, what could you just done that? What will it be under? I guess you need realism on for that. I've got how do we put realism on? That's bullshit, that's turbulence. Turn that off. Don't let me touch any of these. This is the joke. I need to put into realism. Switch these off. Realistic turbulence is just throwing me out the fucking... I haven't got realistic on either, so I don't get it. The flight model sets the below on realism values.
But it's crucial you keep a smooth yet quick flight. If you also ensure timely arrival, you maintain our high standards of service excellence and everyone's satisfied. All relevant information is in your flight packet, which is uploaded on your map as a reference. Have a safe flight.
No, it's taxi.
Echo Delta Golf Sierra traffic. Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is taxiing to runway 13 tree. Echo Delta Golf Sierra.
Nice advance right away, because there's literally putting me through plane. In trouble with a new cards tune specialist, the other tune that, oh, better sounded good though. Is it worth getting? Is it worth getting in trouble for? Oh, tight these proper. Fucking 10-minute taxi draft. This on the Beamer. X5, is it? Better sounded good though. Worth it. That wasted 45 minutes of my life. And this is gonna waste another 45 minutes of my life. Can't believe it never let me adjust there. Nice. Nothing wrong with that. Introducing yourself. I just can't believe that just threw me out of the mid threw me out mid sky. Didn't even give me a chance to fucking do anything. It just went, yep, bye. Absolute bullshit that.
Echo Delta Golf Sierra traffic. Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra. Taking off runway 13. South
Nice.
departure.
I do like that.
Echo Delta Golf Sierra.
Get the speed up. I can't believe that's just done me there to like that. That's up we go. I just went to annoy the neighbours at 6 a.m. when I got to work. Yeah, I bet you do that. Times the 3,000. Oh, what's annoying? I've got no reason why I've done that. It's not like we were going too fast. Proper bad turbulence now. Just because I've got the new I switched these clouds off as well. Right, so if I do navigate on, I need to adjust this. I don't know why that's not working. So that's on, that's on, that's on. Now we just go. What's the power on? Why is it not right way? Autopilot's fucking fucked. Approach mode, right. Navigation on. On. That's if I can go into pure storm now, aren't we? Yeah, so I need to vertical mode on and put this up to 3000. Adjust that. It won't let me do nose up, nose down. Vertical speed mode. I think if we do 200, I should. I don't get why this is so far off. Teach them when not to cut the grass out. That's a fair point. Who's cutting the grass at 7 AM on a weekend? I 100% agree with you now. What you're doing is right. That's slowly climbing. I don't actually think I need to be right to the vertical speed mode off. That's not gonna straighten up. Oh no, yeah, let's go 1 speed up. Let's straighten up. I might want to come down to 2800 here. We'll do that and go. Let's straighten it up. We can't see a thing. This is why that training, we should have done it a bit more. I do need to learn, to be fair. Open these clouds, I'll do one in a minute before we land. I need to learn this approach mode when we get to that. I think there's like a star or something here that we need to be underneath. Also need to, I always, again, I need to learn, put them on before we even switch the engine on. I need to make myself little notes to say, switch your lights on before you switch your engine on. Right, we'll straighten it up. I think 800 is probably high enough. Let's completely straighten up. Let's get ready. Keep our hand close to the yoke. Let's lower. Cut the speed a little bit. There's proper bad turbulence nowadays, isn't it? Let me just check one thing, how the scores are getting on. I don't know if it'll tell me on here. Fucking hell. Showed up today. Travenberg, Sebastian, Eckertike all smashed. Galatasaray back doors in. Teach them. You will. Are you streaming at the weekend? I think I'm gonna do a bit more overtime to pay for some of the toys I've got for fishing. So I'll probably need something to watch while I'm doing that. So if you're on, I'll jump in. If you're not, I guess we'll just have to go to YouTube on. I'll get anything but probably stream Saturday. You know, if I get sick because of all these muppets in work, he's not going to be a happy chappy. I want to go down to 26. It's on. feel like going into another storm cloud here, so I'm gonna get ready to grab the yoke. Add a bit of gas. I still need to root through. I pressed the right button, that usually helps. I went up instead of down. Yeah, 300 that'll do it. Right now, so let's back up. We're on 20. Can we put that on 26 or 20? 26. I don't know actually. Let's go in the middle and do 27. Switch that on. Oh, we'll switch it on there. Oh, we're fine, we're there. I feel like I'm too low now. Let's go back up to 20. I'm literally grabbing the yoke. Ready to turn autopilot off. I need to put autopilot onto an actual. Let's slow down. Got 66 miles, but we need to slow down because it's been a bit of a deck. I don't want to crash and lose another £100,000. I'm literally trying to save enough money so I can do the training to unlock the stuff, so then we can get better. Better planes and stuff. Like there's an Airbus type thing that I can get. If it doesn't just throw me out of the sky again. I'm listening paranoid now. I've got my hand on the yoke ready. I just bought myself 2 new rods for next month. Ooh, what type of rods? I got the Cars and Greens last year. £4. Probably overkill £4, but that's all they had in stock. That's what all like quarter lads use. £4. Yeah, what type of fishing do you do? I've just brought the Sensory Eliminate. Okay. I've just brought the Deeper Shape 3 to go on the back of my boat. I've got a little bait boat. I want to give it a bit more power. Don't know if that's going to help. Let's speed it back up 1. Maybe 2. Let's see how bad we get now. 1. 2 seems like it's going to crash me again. Wait, I know. I do beach fishing in Wales. Oh, nice. I used to do Otters Pool in Liverpool. I'll do pier fishing. I used to do a bit of beach on Crosby. Nice. I didn't mind a bit of sea fishing. It was just I'd go winter, so I'd do carp fishing, so say like March, April through to October. Then we'd do some night fishing, sea fishing overnight. So we'd do that through the winter. But it was mad because you'd have to go for the tide times. We could go fishing at 2 o'clock in the morning. We're coming home at like 5, 6. We used to get there well before the ebb. I do Scarborough, Billy in Wales. Never done Scarborough. I've done a bit in Wales, in Rhyl. With my half fella, not back when we were kids, but I've never done proper beach fishing in Wales. I tend to do Crosby and then move back as the tide comes in, so you're up against, usually you're on the wall then, the little pier bit, and Otter's Pool, off the walkway in Otter's Pool. I'd usually do a bit there. Nearly lost my rod once in, oh, as you probably don't, but where the Echo Arena is in Liverpool. Before that was there, it was just a I think it's the HM Customs building. I could be wrong about that. And I'd left my rod in the water with my mate was by it, to go for a piss. And as I'd went round for the piss, my rod just went flying up and over. Luckily enough, I grabbed the end of it. But then one of the lads, I've got one now, had a drop net, so we got it up and there was a huge car, a huge cod, but I ended up putting it back because it had a big like scar down its side, so I was like, I'm not risking that, could be infected. But I tend to, I've never kept, I've always catch and release, even when I do sea fishing. I never caught nothing big enough to take home and cook, which was obviously the plan when you go sea fishing. You want to catch that 12, 14-inch carp or whatever cod. I keep saying carp because I've got sea fishing on the brain. I need to do this kind of... Right, let me take over because I don't know if this is just gonna slow it down. Gotta fuck us over with the turbulence then. That's what I've done before and threw me out the sky. We literally had no chance. So I'm taking over the yoke. Have you ever looked at doing Land Unknown Pier? I've always thought that'd be an alright one to go and look at doing. Let's bang also pile it back on. It seems to have calmed down a bit now. I keep pollock mackerel when I go to Wales, cook them in the barbecue. Sounds good. Sounds good. I've never caught a mackerel. I've caught a dogfish, obviously. I want to catch a smooth hand, but I don't think... I'd have to go over the water to the Wirral, where New Brighton and that. For me, catch a smooth hand, and I'm not really that fussed about paying 13 quid to get over the water. But yeah, I think we it just got to the point where the weather was that bad when we could get out. We went to go with one of the lads because he's got a family and his wife worked shift and he worked shift. It was getting out. I feather fishing at Holyhead Harbour, bringing 6 at a time. Yeah, Holyhead's supposed to be a good. Anglesey is supposed to be good for feathers as well. We actually straighten this up to go and actually straight. I need to look for, there's some diamond thing you're supposed to be able to spot. Put the approach mode on. We're probably too far away at the minute, but right, let's speed up one more. See if we can get there a little bit quicker. We've got 46 miles to go. I can feel myself getting sick. I've fought it all winter. I'm not allowed to be sick or get sacked. I'm not allowed no more time off work. I don't get sacked. I'll get put on a stage 2 performance review, even though I've been there 9 years. But yeah, know when you feel that horrible scratchy in the back of your throat and nose. Well, I do anyway when I get sick, and I get tired like a week before. I don't usually fall asleep on the couch and well the chair, and I fell asleep on the chair past 3 days. Well, say that, I never today. But the past week I've been dozing off and being proper tired, lethargic. Yeah, fun and games. So what? Have you heard about that meningitis thing as well? What's going on? That's mad. I was hoping, as much as I don't want to, and as much as it fucks people up who are like yourself, self-employed. I wanted another lockdown, even if it's just like a month. Just lock us down for a month. Maybe not this month though, because I'm out fishing. These views are just spectacular, aren't they? I love them. They're just boss. But yeah, that meningitis thing's mad, innit? But yeah, I was hoping... I don't want people to die. That's the only way you get a lockdown, but... I was hoping for it to spread a bit quicker, so they're like, yeah, we need to lock down. And they just do like a 2-week lockdown. What days do we have? Yeah, if you've done a 2-week lockdown, I can still go fishing next month. We've got like 5 or 6 fishing trips planned for April. 5 or 6, I've got 3. I like to exaggerate a little bit. Yeah, so I'm going to try and get out the 3rd of April, which is Good Friday. Then I'm going to try and get off fishing the 17th of April, a long weekend, and then I'm away the 25th of April. Let me edit. Yeah, I've got 3. One's only a little 24-hour. That's it, innit? That's my only... I'd get bored, because as much as I don't like people, I like interacting with people. It's weird. I'm weird. Yeah, as much as I'm not a fan of people, I like interacting with people. Like, in a work scenario, and like, I couldn't think of anything worse than going to like a nightclub or like Christmas events, and that do my head in. I go to them because it's socially accept, like it's free basically, work pay for it. So I go, but apart from that, I wouldn't interact with people unless I'm in work and that. I just past all that now. I'm 40 this year. I'm an old fucker. If you had a camel holder, slow down because that's everyone to start to be a dick again. I'm trying to work out where this comes into play. I think we might be too high up for it. Oh, do that. I'll do that now. But yeah, there's an approach mode you can use. But I don't know. There's supposed to be a diamond or something. I have no idea. My sister and this worked in the office. I was like, oh, nice. Nice. I work for the telecoms company. Assistant manager of a project. Not of the whole company. But yeah. Oh. I don't trust. I don't trust autopilot for some reason. Is that a bad thing? I feel like that's a bad thing. I should trust autopilot. That's nice though, innit? Get to spend time with family. Nice. Perk to being the boss. Let's see if we can put you back on and not crash. I wonder if we should start. Holding ourselves down a bit. We look like we're on a good height here though. If I straighten that up though, we're gonna end up over there somewhere. Let's do that way. One speed on. One. Let's just stay off. 27. 28. I did it the other day. Like once you start pulling up, knocking out the autopilot, it's probably that. I did the other day when it was raining and windy, stopped the home and watched Netflix. Nice. Is it a perk to be in the boss? You can do that. Give it a bit more. Ah. Fine, yeah. Why do I feel like that? Chatting to stall. Let's speed up one. Two. Oh, one. That just nearly threw me again. Let's throw a bit of power on. Right. Don't trust autopilot, so I'm taking over. I should trust autopilot more than trust myself, but I just don't. Not in this turbulence anyway. until I learn how to adjust properly. I don't trust it. That looks like it's going down a bit. So if I put... I can't switch that on because autopilot is on, can I? I can just hold down and knock a bit of power off. Get down a bit, can't I? And then we'll just get the power to keep on track. I don't know if this is supposed to go this high, to be fair. I need to check. Does look good though, doesn't it? Like the views. I was to bang autopilot back on a second. We can just do that. Flying over commands and rivers and houses and stuff. What life to make it. Mad to think how someone invented something this big. Obviously not this big, but like a Boeing 747 or the Beluga. How someone invented something that can just fly up this high in the sky is mad. It's proper crazy. What are you watching on Netflix? Anything good? Anything worthwhile? I've heard, I haven't watched, I don't really watch telly. I don't really, not that I don't have time, I'd rather play video games than watch telly. But yeah, you watch anything good on Netflix? I heard people in work talking about that Louis Theroux, is it? I can't say his name, Louis Theroux. His documentary about like the Andrew Tate type people. Idiots that don't know the born. Like a woman give birth to you when you treat them like that. Like it's supposed to be a proper rage bait. Watch, like, I don't know if that's just for women or for men as well. Yeah, madness. Across the mountain. Happens to a bit of a right. If we bend off to the right a bit. Over these beautiful mountains. An alright airspeed. The autopilot kept launching me out the air. Would probably have been there a bit quicker because I had just left the autopilot on and sped up. You could technically speed up now, but I'm coming into land in a second. And there's the turbulence back. Would you believe? Would you just believe it? The way that just threw that done me head, didn't that? I don't know how you can't take crash damage off, so I don't know what you'd actually do. Let's slow us back down. But 11 miles out. Looks a bit misty, a bit foggy. I'm hoping it's not as bad down. Looks alright down there. Bit foggy up here. We might get bonuses if we can land it without crashing. We might get bad weather bonus. But yeah, I did want to turn crash damage off because if it's gonna throw me out there like that, it's too low now. Calm a little bit, get back up to 20. Not overdo it though. I'm still trying to work out what the diamond is. We're flying into fog, which doesn't really help us because we were too low now. Right in a row. So, should be doing a left hand turn, I think. Let's have a look at what this says. Yeah, so I come in here and do a right. Because it wants me to do that, but I tend to just do that, and that now rather than fuck about. I need to work out if that's a left or a right, because this route is centered on let's pay attention to this. Got 8 miles out and I've got 10 minutes. I straighten myself up. Yeah, it's a right. Right, left, left. That's the my pattern. And I need to sort of keep it at a bit of power in because I don't know why we're brothers. I'm sure this is going to mind of its own. Slows itself down when it wants to, speeds itself up when it wants to. It'll be me not paying attention. Yeah, I just want to try and land this. I think if we crash again, I'm going to fuck it off for a bit. And play American truck soon. At least then I know. If I crash, it's my fault. That's just going to throw me out of midair. But no, I'm enjoying this game, to be fair. It's frustrating at times. I still obviously need to learn to fly properly. Yeah, we're going to come in, do a right, and then we're doing a left. Yeah. So on the right, the first one, we'll knock the flaps down. On the first left, sorry, I'll knock the flaps down. Then on the final approach, I'm going to bang the flaps all the way full. And if we can just knock the power down to like halfway, try and keep it at 72 or 74. And the announcement is going to work. Yeah.
Echo Delta, Echo Whiskey traffic. Cessna Alpha, Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra, 6 miles northwest, 2900 inbound to land. Runway 06, Echo Delta, Echo Whiskey.
So this wants me to go. We're flying into the storm by the looks of it. I'm just going to go left. We're not going to go out and round. I don't see the point. I'm just going to stay on this and do a left. Right, sorry, left, and come into land. Where is the actual airport? I think we need to start lowering down a bit. I think doing that we need to ease off. Yeah, so I want to do... It wants me to go straight. bank a U-turn and come back that way, but I think I just want to do the left instead of the nose down. We are well off, well off target here. I don't know, just trying to, because I want to do this left here. I pull down a bit. That's the flats. We'll probably get in trouble for having flats too low. We're landing over there. Oh, what we want to do. Let's put a bit of power. We need to stay at 74. I mean at 74. Or enough flap halfway. I need to ease off because we want to come down. I knew how back speed with flaps down. Bullshit. Let's put a bit of power. Get back up to, I think 67 will be an alright. I know said they want it to be 74, but right, press that. Why is it not letting me?
Echo Delta, Echo Whiskey traffic. Cessna Alpha, Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is on final. Runway 06 to land. Echo Delta, Echo Whiskey.
Oh, why would you just... What I don't like is the airballing. We're doing... Why is it? I've never landed this airballing this bad, you know? I think we should be at a good... feathering up a bit. I'll see that. Get that and down and brake. Enter the taxi without announcement. I haven't entered fucking taxi. This game's a fucking joke. Where am I supposed to go? You're saying I've entered without fucking taxiing. Where am I supposed to go? I haven't even... This game's bullshit. I've been penalised for 2 things that I never done wrong. Like I've landed. Obviously I never landed short. But I've landed. Absolute bullshit this game, man. I do like it though. Reckons we didn't communicate to land. Bullshit. We just skipped after that because it's fucked me over anyway. Let's go. Nice little... But what did I say? It was 67. I reckon a nice little £50,000 here. Just don't take stuff off me for... Brake on. Press the engine off. Caution, come on, of course it does. Every time without fail. You know, that's what would have happened before, and I'd got 120,000, but because it fucking threw me out of the sky. Radio communication, that's bullshit. Flaps is bullshit. 73, 75, 97. We got an A though. Bad weather bonus. Gives us more XP. I wish it could be more fucking money. Okay, we got 105,000 for that. Oh, we got 39,000, bad weather, 39,000 for no skip. We need to not skip then, reputation, base income, 22. How's the base income only 22? We lost so much reputation with that crash. Oh, we've just had a half decent land. I think we need to start coming in 70, 68 to 74. I'm up to 243,000 now. What I need to look at, so if we want to go to private, from airplane mission with landing smoothness of above 50, I don't get what I need to do for that because it stayed on 5 and we had 72. We've had all above 70s on that. This one, we need to perform airplane missions with landing smoothness above 50. I've done that. So do I have to do for car? That's gonna be this type of stuff, innit? Landing these people. And this type. Doing these types of missions to unlock that. Cargo medium, I need the turbo prop engine. So we might look at doing that on Friday. So then I get that, search and rescue, I need the tail and perform landings with an airplane on soft runways or bush. I need 2 more of them. Oh fuck, I didn't mean to do that. Score, flying or skydiving missions B or above. So if we do, we can sort of probably do 2 birds, 1 stone, because I'm sure that comes under that. So I could do that to aerial advertisements. I'm not really bothered about aerial advertisements, I'm never going to do it. I've got all these that, like level 50. Jet airline transport pilot, 4 flights with full ATC. So I need 1 more of them. Score airplane mission with passengers A or above. And then we can start looking at these bad boys. And super heavy. Need short cargo mission, heavy missions with an S. I want the blue, I want to drive the beluga. Heavy airline rating and level 90. But yeah, I think the next one we should work towards then is this. Cargo transport medium, I need to do that, so we'll do that on Friday, the prop engine, which is just the next one along. So I might do, that's 20, that's 30, so that's 50,000. I might just do that for now, because we need that to get onto the, but then if you look at, if we go to companies or manage aircraft, is everything okay? We'll clean it. We want to look good, don't we? Last 46 minutes, mandatory in 24 hours. Everything says it's good. If I do that, waste the money, but the engine, I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet in. Right, everything's good. Right, so then if I go buy aircraft, new, used aircraft. So if I wanted to buy, say this for instance, the Cessna Grand Caravan, obviously see if there's a better colour, but you should be able to say the ones you want. So say for instance, I wanted this. That's 2.3 million. If we get that, that's 3.7 million. Why does that cost more than that? But then I've also got to pay to repair it, so I'd need at least 3, maybe 4 million before we can get any of these planes. Do I click? It doesn't really click. Model. So many. But then if you look at, for instance, new, the same, looking at 5 million, 4.7. These are the problems we face. I literally need £5 million to get another aircraft. But if we stop fucking crashing and the game stops just throwing me out the sky, then we might be able to actually start making money. I think that will be more efficient and cost effective than jets when flying at low altitude. Yeah, so also better suited for takeoff on shorter and unpaved runways. Yeah, I think that's going to be the next one. Then I think if we want to get into Jetline, we need jet to open up that. I know we need that as well. We need that. I've got that, but so I need that to unlock that as well, to go into this way, and then, okay, fair enough. Right, what we're gonna have to do, end it here. So, as always, Fallen, thanks for being here, much appreciated. I shall catch you all again on Friday, and we'll try and make some money. I think we'll do that, this certification, and then we'll try and make some actual money. Right, we're here. That's an hour for 82,000, but it's gonna cost me. That's 64 for 45 minutes. I wonder if I do 45. Let me find. There's 106 for an hour and a half, which I'd probably pick that mission because we need to start making proper money. Hope it doesn't throw us out. But if I done, there's only 145 minutes. So if I was, for instance, to do an hour, that's 80,000, and then 82, so that's 160. 160,000 for 2 hours flight. Or we could do an hour and a half for 106,000. It makes more sense to do 2 smaller jobs. Let me check my maths. Ow. And let me stop punching the machine before it breaks. So if I was to do that, 79990 plus 8210. That's 162,000. Yeah, I was right. My maths was correct. Or that's for 2 hours. Or I can do 1 hour and a half. I'm better doing it. Just do the smaller flight. For now, try and stay in this little area and do all of these, and then I'd make, if we had a full day, 1, 2, 3. 3 hours work would get me 250,000 if we didn't crash. And then you've got that to add another 100, so there's 356,000 on just these 5 missions. That's what we're going to need to start doing, because I need to start making proper money to be able to buy proper equipment. But I need to go, so again, I'm chatting bubbles, because I always do. But thanks for being here, much appreciated all. Catch you all soon. Peace out and goodbye.